Hello everybody, this is Solartiger with a aquarium update video. As I told you in the last video, I bought my beta fish last Sunday, and this is a 1 week later video. So this is the 3-gallon aquarium that my beta is in, and it's planted. I apologise for the loud fan noise in the background. That is my power inverter running on my solar power system. So this is the beta aquarium. It's planted with water wisteria, pennywort, cryptocorin, wedite, and some balasinaria. And there's a big rock in the tank for the beta to swim around. The plants provide shelter and somewhere for the beta to rest on. So that is that. In the last video I said I bought a replacement heater because my other one wasn't up to the job, and this is a 25-watt heater. It says 25 watts on the heater, and it says 25 watts on the box for the heater. There's 25 watts. Now, out of curiosity, I plugged this into a kilowatts meter, and I will show you something interesting I found out. So, down here we have a kilowatt meter, and the heater's cut out, hence it says 0. Funny, ha ha ha, when I want to do a video. Anyway, I'll go back to the tank and talk about something else in the meantime. Right, on the back I have a hang on the back filter, and I will point out one thing about these filters is that if you turn them off or you have a power cut, they will not restart when you switch them back on or when the power comes back on. Because to restart them, you need to prime the filter, i.e. you need to fill it up with water. That's the only way to get it to start again. So if you have a power cut and then the power comes back on, your filter will not restart. So that's just something I noticed. Also, I bought some beta food. I bought this. This is the Denali Beta Booster, complete food for fighting fish. 100% natural, contains 51% crustaceans and larvae, and it has a protein content of about 50%. Now the picture shows these these granules, but I found out that when I actually fed it to the fish, my beta fish, the pieces were a lot flakier and very small. So even if I put a small amount into the tank, the amount I can fit on the blade of this screwdriver, and you can see it's quite small, then when I put it in the tank it would spread out and it would spread all over the place and then sink to the bottom of the tank, because the beta can only go after one piece at a time, and while he was eating one piece, all the others were settling down to the bottom of the tank. So that's going to cause problems with uneaten food decaying at the bottom of the tank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with the tropical mini pellets that I bought in the first place. These are for healthy, active and colourful fish. They have a high protein content, low waste and a semi-floating formula. So these pellets are a good size. I feed 3 of these in the morning and 3 in the evening to my beta, and with these it's easy to count out 3 pellets, and I can feed 1 pellet at a time to the beta and watch him eat the pellet before I put the next one in. which means all 3 pellets go into the Betta and none of it settles at the bottom of the tank. So that's a lot more convenient. If I just show you the label on this. Focus to camera. Focus. Let's try focusing the camera, shall we? Right, protein is 45%, so that's okay. It contains fish and fish derivatives and cereals. That's not so hot. But the Betta readily eats this, so not a problem. Okay, the other one has better ingredients, but is not as convenient to feed to the fish. So what I'm doing is, my Betta is having 3 of these pellets in the morning. Well, yeah, 3 in the morning and 3 in the evening. And once a week I give him some bloodworm. So let's just go back to the watt meter. Let's see what it says. No, it still says 0. Well, I'll just tell you anyway that when I looked at the watt meter, it said 36 to 38 watts on this so-called 25 watt heater. So the heater is a bit more powerful than what it says, which is probably not such a bad thing if you live in a colder country like the UK. And I found that the thermostat works fine. It did take a bit of adjustment, but all is well. So this is my Betta aquarium, and this is Solartiger saying thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye. Thank you.